All right, so let's go. After chatting about our indulgence during the festive season, let's indulge. I know, I'm telling you, the show's got good balance today, and I'm going to make a couple of custard and cherry tartlets for you because you deserve it. And it's very festive. Cherries, they're just in color. They speak to festive season. And, of course, you have the right type of custard, and I've got the clover custard that's perfect for this recipe. Rich, creamy, beautiful. So this is how it goes. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to start off with something special, which is a bit of a compote, which we'll start off. And thereafter, I'm going to show you exactly how to make these tarts. Now, I need Carissa's help. Very important. You just chatted about indulgence, Carissa, and this is how we are going to indulge today.
Okay, good.
I am going to take you through making a compote.
A compote? What is a compote?
Right. So basically, we're just going to reduce down fruit to make it beautiful and jammy. And we're going to take the fruit's natural pectin in there that binds it together after it's been sitting in the fridge for a little bit. And you're going to get that jammy, beautiful flavor. And it's going to be a good additive to our tartlet. So first and foremost, we're going to put on that pot over there.
We are going to put it on.
That's fine. Don't worry, I got your back.
Thank you.
There we go. That's that one there. So
Thank you so much, Carl.
You can just put it on there. There we go. That's it. It's that one I want to show you. Okay. And once we've done that, the next beautiful trick is that for us to ensure that we heat that saucepan up nicely.
Yeah.
So you can do it the slow way. And as I told you about pectin in fruit.
Right.
It's a lovely...
And we've got some cherries here with us today.
That's it. So, and that's in there. So what you'll do is you can actually break this down slowly, and it can take hours, and you can sit in the kitchen. But no one's got hours in the festive season. So we're going to make a slurry. Right?
Oh,
and the slurry is
interesting.
just this water, and you've got like your corn flour, and it's going to just bind it quicker, and then it'll make it set a little quicker for you so you can actually get the tarts going.
No, I love that because
Right?
when it comes to festive, again, don't want to spend time in the kitchen. So however we can do this more conveniently, I will.
That's it.
Does this go in first?
All right, so basically,
slurry goes
I
in
like
first.
a bit of a slurry first if you are going to use
Okay.
it. So we're going to just get that all together and then just pop it in there, and that's going to be like your base, your start. I mean, let's just
Wow.
think about it how you'd start a macaroni and cheese with roux. To thicken it up, that's what your slurry is going to be for
Oh,
a compote, which
beautiful.
is lovely. And we're going to sweeten this a little bit with a touch of honey. And remember, that's going to cook down just a touch. Once it's cooked down, the preference is to leave it in the refrigerator for 24 hours before you're actually going to get it involved. But for this particular recipe, I just wanted to show you how to start your compote. And then we're going to apply it to our tart shells. Now, the tart shell bit, I'm going to jump forward just a little bit for you, Carissa, is that you can go and get store-bought tart shells. Great. Or you can get yourself a roll of, puff pastry if you want to as well. There's a lot of options for you, and you can actually just put it into these cake tins, and you can let it blind bake first, and then you can add your ingredients. For this,
Remind me what blind baking is.
so
again.
blind baking is basically when you want to make sure that your surface of the tart shell has already been cooked, so it doesn't get soggy too quickly.
Oh, yes,
Because
yes,
as the
no one
bake-
likes a soggy bottom.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that it's got a good platform so that it stays nice and dry and it stays all together, which
the
is very
integrity
good.
of it still remains.
That's correct. So,
Beautiful.
and then of course we're going to have our compote. So I'm going to let you break that down, okay,
Okay.
and start that. At the
Looking
moment, we see your
good.
slurry's looking good. You put the honey in there already, which
Yeah.
is great.
And the
You're going to do
sugar.
some zest of this for me and some juice.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then we are good to go. How fun is this? Now, while you're doing that, our jump forward to the recipe is using clover vanilla custard. Now, the reason why is that clover vanilla custard on its own is delicious and decadent, and it makes the ideal filling for these tartlets, offering creamy richness with a smooth texture that actually gives you a bit of a shine in each bite. So the smooth texture and delicate vanilla notes, thanks to its 75% real dairy base, makes it the perfect match for the playful swirl of flavors, and in this case, the compote. So with no preparation needed, Clover's ready-to-use vanilla custard is perfect for creating elegant desserts and quickly, all right, that's important, but also very conveniently. As we mentioned, festive season, we're on the go, we're rushing. We don't have time to sit and break down a custard or a compote. Clover vanilla custard is there for us, and that's how it's going to go.
Lovely.
And so that, as I said, it's going to break down. You've got the slurry in there already, and it's going to just... So if you tilt that forward a little bit just to see what's in there, all right, and that's going to break down, and it's going to go low and slow. Remember,
Beautiful.
if you go too fast on that,
It's gonna burn.
It's going to burn. It's going to bubble too much as well.
Yeah.
You want to keep it low and slow, and eventually,
You're telling me it's going to look like this eventually?
it is going to look like that.
Wow.
That's it.
I want to taste it on its own.
I mean, it is quite sweet, but that's why. And in order for us to...
It's like jam.
In order for us to compile, all right, we're going to do a swirl.
Okay.
So what I like to do is I got compote first, and I'm do compote at the base of these.
Okay.
All right. So when you do compote at the base, you're going to have that little surprise at the end.
I love that.
And then we're going to swirl it through our clover vanilla custard, which is great.
Oh, and also the colors that are going to happen. So beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, can I grab that custard?
And then you can indeed. So we got the custard over here, and then I want you to
Tell me,
give us...
how much do you want?
All right, just not too full because we're going to actually drop a little bit more in there.
Okay.
And look at that. Look at that creaminess.
Wow.
You understand? So you can actually just do this tartlet just with custard and it'll be perfectly fine. Add some toppings to it, add a bit of decoration for the festive. You can do that if you want to, but we're going to do a swirl.
Call me
And
crazy, but why do I feel like basil would be so nice with this?
you know what? I love it. I love adding herbs to
Yeah.
fruits. I think it's the most amazing combination. So I would do the same thing. So just in terms of this, I'm just going to add a little bit to each because you want to kind of give it a good swirl.
Oh, that's
All right.
so pretty. That's what
And-
these are here for.
Yeah. And so this is where you can really play if you want to. So you can kind of just do the swirl here and then kind of
Oh, I love that.
do that.
I love being playful in the kitchen. I think
Yes.
that's so important.
And if you want to get this recipe, you can go to expressoshow.com. We've put all of the ingredients on here, but we've left all the playfulness to you. So please enjoy. That's such easy tartlets. And remember, we don't want anything that's going to be too difficult during the festive. We want it quick, we want it easy, and that's the great thing about clover vanilla custard. You just add it, even on its own, it's perfect. So these go into the oven and you're done. So grab the recipe, ingredients, and playfulness for you, expressoshow.com.
Beautiful. Well
Yeah.
done, Carl.
What's new from Clover? This festive season, indulge in the new creamy and smooth Clover custard. Transform your ordinary desserts to extra delicious moments for you and your family. Try it, you'll love it. Clover, made with love.